Taurus and Scorpio compatibilities. These two individuals are the same. The only difference is if you're a Taurus sun, you have a Scorpio body. If you're a Taurus sun, you have a Scorpio body. If you're a Scorpio sun, you have a Taurus body. So that means the sun was directing in the area, but the earth, the physical body in your flesh, is basically the other side, which basically brings the opposite. So, in general, on the totality, these two individuals are fixed. So that means they're fixed, stable. Of course, they don't like change. But they are represented. Well, Pluto is represented by transformation and change. So these individuals, aka Scorpios, are willing to basically go through this. See, Taurus don't want to change. Taurus want to be fixed like the earth, stuck like the earth, stuck like the grass, stuck like the trees, don't want to move. And of course, this is the earth that you basically walk upon. Also, for all you Tauruses, you guys are going through changes right now too, especially having Uranus here. Uranus falls in Taurus, so that means it's sleep here. So that means it don't want to wake up. It don't want to basically help. It don't want to do none of that shit. So it's going to take a whole lot out of you guys to basically get into your bag. See, Taurus is represented by Venus. So that's basically represented by values, intimacy, and of course romance, and of course finance, and of course overindulgence. And of course, Taurus can be very overindulgent when it comes to relationships, and of course the things that they cling on. Also, the moon is exalted into Taurus, aka Cancer. So that means they're very loving, nurturing, caring, of course, stable and practical. And of course, they love to show themselves when it comes to material. On the other end, Scorpio, they're very deep, power, and control, and of course, seductive. And of course, this can bring the magnetism between the Taurus and the Scorpio on a deeper level, which means they basically can fall into a desire. Hercules, when he basically went after that snake that was basically in the ocean, which was a chick, and of course he got seduced and seducted. That's the kind of relationship that's basically going to play out on tour. The sex is going to be amazing, wonderful, and of course they're going to overindulge into the desires. Family communication, they're very fixed and stable. They got their own references, and of course the Scorpio can teach the Taurus how to transform. The Taurus can teach the Scorpio how to be stable and practical, and of course down to earth, and of course bring yourself more to the surface. Also, these individuals, for me, there's no trust issues, but of course, once Scorpio realized that Taurus is not really open like that or communicative like that, and it takes time, this was basically going to bring the conflict at times. And of course, the oppositions. Of course, these two are opposite. And of course, the moon falls in Scorpio. So of course, it's sleep here. That means the emotions, care, and these things that matter is sleep here. So of course, Taurus can basically bring that out of the Scorpio due to their upbringing, of course, how they cater, and of course, how they help individuals. See, Scorpio is detriment. Love is detriment when it comes to Scorpio, for me. Because they have their own way of loving. And of course, they can do these things in kind of like manipulative tactics and things that matter, or it appeared to be in that spectrum. But these two individuals can basically be very controlling, very powerful, and of course, very desirable. And of course, they can lust a lot.